Welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we begin this particular analysis, if you are listening to me and you haven't subscribed, please just take 1 second or two and subscribe to my channel for you to receive more political updates and the best political analysis from this channel. My name is Jason, and of course, you are listening to Jason Vibes Radio political channel. If I were President William Samoei Arap Ruto, I would never, ever trust all the leaders that were nominated by Uhuru from the Jubilee Party to Ruto's cabinet. I'm talking about akina Lee Kinyanjui, akina William Kabogo, akina Mutai Kagwe, and Nderitu Murithi. Because these leaders here will be used by Uhuru to bring down President William Ruto ahead of the 2027 general elections. William Ruto must be very careful. William Ruto must listen to this very keenly. Uhuru does not want to retire from politics at all. Uhuru will play a critical role in the 2027 general elections. And this time round, Uhuru is doing things differently because Uhuru does not want to be embarrassed or humiliated again like what happened in the previous 2022 elections. And that is why this time round, Uhuru is endorsing a different person, not Raila Odinga. So Uhuru is strategizing day and night together with the former DP, Rigathi Gachagua, together with Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Fred Matiang'i, and also Martha Karua. Don't be lied to that because Uhuru and Jeremiah Kioni boycotted Martha Karua's political event today, the launching of his new rebranded political party. You did not see Jeremiah Kioni there, right? That is just to cause the confusion that these leaders are not together. These leaders are united together. There are three very, very important reasons as to why Uhuru really wants William Ruto out of power in the 2027 elections. Number one, it is because of revenge. Why revenge against William Ruto? It is because of two reasons. Number one, because President William Ruto has removed and he continues to remove the Mount Kenya region leaders from his government. Because William Ruto wants to isolate the entire Mount Kenya region from his government. That is why William Ruto is removing the Mount Kenya region leaders from government positions, and he is replacing them immediately with Raila Odinga's allies in ODM. Also, William Ruto has really frustrated the businesses owned by the Kenyattas. So Uhuru wants to revenge against William Ruto. That is the first reason as to why Uhuru wants to remove Ruto from power in 2027. Secondly, it is because Uhuru wants power back to the Mount Kenya region so that the Mount Kenya region political interests can be solved. Uhuru does not want the Mount Kenya region to be out of power for long. People forget so easily. I want to assure you here that even if, let's say, Uhuru Kenyatta's candidate, Fred Matiang'i, wins the 2027 elections, Matiang'i will be the president without any powers because Uhuru and the Kenyattas will be controlling that particular government. They will be the decision makers in that government. And number 3, Uhuru does not want both William Ruto and Raila Odinga in government together through the broad-based government. Uhuru knows very well that this broad-based government between Ruto and Raila, it is a force that cannot be stopped. Uhuru will not allow to be humiliated, to be frustrated. That is why Uhuru did not agree to join the broad-based government. So far, Uhuru has already won against Ruto and Raila Odinga. That is through the AUC bid. Uhuru was totally against Raila Odinga's AUC bid and he wanted Raila to lose. That is why immediately after Raila lost the AUC bid, you saw the kind of celebration in the Mount Kenya region. What if now Uhuru will be able to defeat both Ruto and Raila Odinga in 2027? What do you think will happen? So that is it. So Uhuru has finally spoken after Raila Odinga and William Ruto recently signed a political agreement in Mombasa State House to work together through the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general elections. The reason as to why Uhuru had to speak, it is because of the kind of confusion that is currently going in the opposition, currently going on, causing a lot of headache to Uhuru. So Uhuru sent a message, a very clear message to the entire opposition and also to William Ruto and Raila Odinga working together. It seems that Uhuru was shocked after William Ruto described Raila Odinga as the official Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya.
This morning, as has been said, both by the DP and Prime Minister Raila Odinga, we close ranks as a country and focus on what we can do for Kenya.
Clearly, Uhuru did not expect that to happen, and he is not happy at all about it. So Uhuru has spoken through Jeremiah Kioni. We have always said here that every time you want to hear Uhuru Kenyatta's mind, what he wants to say, Uhuru Kenyatta's message, just listen very keenly to what Jeremiah Kioni said. Jeremiah Kioni mentioned something that you must listen very keenly. I want to play for you this particular video here by Jeremiah Kioni. I want you to listen very keenly. Then I'll explain to you 3 things in that particular message. Watch this video first as we wind up.
As we sit today, we have what I may call, I hope I am not going to irritate anybody, but we are used to it. I may call ODMB. We now have ODM. You can clearly see some two very vicious groups in ODM. So it's really, you can say you have ODM-A, ODM-B.
Yeah.
B that has decided that we are supporting the current regime, even come 2027, we'll vote for them. A that is completely at variance with that.
Right.
When you go again to UDA, you literally have UDA-A, which is stuck with government, and UDA-B, which is stuck with Gachagua. And you can now see the UDA-B is trying to play opposition politics, and they're in government. So they are sitting inside government and trying to play opposition politics. We have ODM-B seated in opposition, but trying to play government. These two units, ODM-B and UDA-B, if I was seated in State House, is good music. Because those are the ones that are likely to guarantee William Ruto another 5-year term.
Where do you sit?
I am not in any of those, and I wasn't wearing sufuria because I had any intention of getting anywhere near that.
Right.
It's very clear in my mind. If this confusion that they have brought into the opposition continues, that is a way of giving another 5-year term to the sitting president.
You have watched that particular video. You have listened very keenly to Jeremiah Kioni. But the biggest question here is, what exactly is Uhuru Kenyatta trying to say to the opposition and to President Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga? 3 things. Number 1, Uhuru is telling the opposition that William Ruto and Raila Odinga are very strong together. They cannot be easily defeated by the opposition unless the opposition is united. Without the unity in the entire opposition, Ruto and Raila Odinga are very strong together. Number 2, Uhuru is trying to say that the best candidate in the entire opposition team who is capable of defeating both Ruto and Raila Odinga in 2027 is none other than Fred Matiang'i. Not Eugene Wamalwa. Eugene cannot. Kalonzo Musyoka cannot defeat Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua cannot defeat Ruto. Fred Matiang'i has that advantage of the Gen Zs. Remember what Uhuru said recently about the Gen Zs, inciting the Gen Zs against the broad-based government between Ruto and Raila Odinga. So that is Uhuru's political message to the opposition and to the broad-based government. And finally, number 3, what the opposition is currently doing, it is handing over power to William Ruto without knowing. Because there is no unity in the opposition currently. Without unity in the opposition, of course, Ruto is winning. Also, the opposition must come up with what to tell Kenyans, because their agenda currently is to remove Ruto. What next after removing Ruto from power? They must come up with the agenda that they will sell to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to think. I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. Do you think that Uhuru, this time round, he will manage to defeat Ruto and Raila Odinga together in 2027? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. for more political updates like this one. My name is Jason. I'm out.